Well, hello friends, it's Amy Frillici with the Gathering Inkspiration Stamp Studio. And today I have some wonderful products to show you. These products are part of the Blended Seasons suite of products that are only available during the month of August and only while supplies last. So we just have a little while longer to make sure that you get these products if you think you would like them. So first of all, I'm going to show you, this is the Blended Seasons stamp set that has that beautiful floral image. And then we've got these great sentiments that say, "You're the friend everyone wishes they had. I just miss you. Congrats." And then kind of some leaf and kind of wheat images there, I would say. And then the other half of the stamp set, because it is a 12-piece, this is a clear red rubber stamp set, so it comes in wood mount or clear mount red rubber. So the other half of the stamp set, we have the beautiful holly and berries. This is a fun bell, and then these leaves, and then more sentiments to say thank you, wishing you all the best, and Merry Christmas. And then of course we have the Stitched Seasons Framelits that coordinate with many of the images in the Blended Season stamp set. So I'm actually going to pull these out to show you them and let you know that we are going to use, so there are 3 different size label framelits, so we're going to use the largest one and the smallest one today. So we've still got a medium size, and then we are also going to use this leaf die cut here as well. There are a couple of more kind of this leaf image here, a couple of flourish images, this really pretty bow, and then more like a flower and a leaf. And then this guy right here actually cuts out the bell image in that stamp set. And then the last part of kind of this suite of products that's only available in August is a set of watercolor pencils. Now, I actually don't have the new set of watercolor pencils. I know they come in a whole bunch of our new colors, so I cannot wait to get them myself. This is great. You know, this stamp set is great for watercoloring with the watercolor pencils, Aquapainter, blender pens, using our Stampin' Blends markers, so there are lots of options in terms of kind of coloring and shading. And I will give you the product code with the colors also in our new set of watercolor pencils, because the way they worded it is that those pencils may be available in a future publication, but I do know the stamp set and the framelits, those are only available right now. So there are tons and tons of great projects and ideas out there for the stamp set and the framelits, so I think you've got lots of wonderful ideas to kind of use as starting points for your crafting as well. So let's go ahead and get started. We are going to do our die cutting first. So I'm going to grab my Big Shot and pop him right on there. And so I've got my magnetic platform, my clear cutting pad, and we are going to use the smaller or the smallest framelit for our white label. And then we need a shaded spruce. No, actually that's not shaded spruce. That is Tranquil Tide cardstock. So we are going to actually run this back and forth to kind of help get that detail cut made on that leaf. So I apologize. Woo! Man, I'm like working hard today to get that run through there. And I do have to show you guys this too. So this label framelit is wonderful. It puts that stitching kind of in the label itself, but can you see it also puts it in kind of the negative, the outside image. So I think this would be great, like maybe on a scrapbook page to put a picture or something behind as well. So you've got kind of that, the detail on that stitching there too. And then let's see what happened with our leaf. Yep, okay, so let's see, I think it cut all the way through. That was my first question. I'm gonna just grab my Big Shot die brush and let's see. Gonna make him, yes, we're gonna make him pop right out. So wonderful, so easy. So we've got our little leaf image there too. Okay, so we're gonna do that same thing again with, let me get these bits out of the way. With our, we're gonna use a piece, kind of a large piece of, this is soft suede cardstock. I was drawing a blank for a sec. We're going to run it this way because we need just a little, this is a little piece of designer series paper. I am drawing a blank, but I will have it in the details to the YouTube video, so not to worry. I will give you that. It's, oh, it's kind of the pretty, I feel like it's kind of like a fall leafy paper, but I am drawing a blank on the name of it right now, but that's okay. Like I said, we'll put it in the details to the YouTube video. So we're gonna crank that back through. We're gonna go one more time again to get the detail in that leaf too. So we're gonna pop that large label right out there, right? Scoot those guys out of the way, and then our leaf, and I'm sure we're probably gonna need, yeah, you can see, so it's still kind of in there. I love those leaves too, right? Let's just scoot the Big Shot right out of the way. Grab our Big Shot, the die brush here. Oops, and sometimes they get kind of, they do, like the little bits get kind of caught in there. But there we go. There. So we are all set with that, right? So there's another leaf that we will use on our project. So scoot those guys all out of the way. And here I was like, oh no, where did I put my other leaf and label? But I think we're good. Okay, so let me give you, oops, where did that go? Dimensions of our card. So our card base, this is a piece of Grapefruit Grove cardstock. I've already cut it in half along the 11-inch side, so I cut it in half at 5.5 inches, and then to score our card in half along the 8.5-inch side at 4.25 inches. Okay, so that makes our nice crisp fold on our card. Then we have a piece of that designer series, maybe it's Nature's Poem, I think that might be it. So fun stripes on one side and then more beautiful leaves on the other side. This piece measures 4 inches by 5.25 inches. Okay, and then everything else was really just kind of scraps of paper that we used to die cut and things. So let's go ahead. We are going to adhere this piece of designer series paper. I like to make sure to get a good amount of adhesive, especially on all 4 corners, because you don't want it to lift up off of your card. Okay, so we're going to put that guy right about there. Then we are actually going to do our stamping. So with my Black Memento ink, I am going to stamp my image, or not my image, but my sentiment that says, wishing you all the best. I'm going to nice easy tap, tap, tap. I'm going to kind of put that on an angle so it will fit right on there, right? And then with these kind of wheat stalks, I'm going to do one there, do one there, and then we are going to actually color those in with, I'll show you that. We are going to use our, so Calypso Coral I thought was about the closest shade that I had right now to the Grapefruit Grove cardstock. Okay, so with our watercolor pencil, we are just going to kind of nice and easy shade this in, and I think especially if you don't go too dark or use too much of a heavy hand, that is helpful to make it kind of end up looking like that Grapefruit Grove color. Okay, I've got that. Then I'm going to use, this one is my Daffodil Delight, and just kind of on the stalks there. So we're kind of moving into fall as if these things are changing colors just a little bit. I want to do a little bit more shading down in there, just add a little bit to it. Okay, I think that looks good. Then we are going to grab our Aquapainter, and just to kind of smooth out the lines a bit, we're gonna just blend that out a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna kind of wipe that off there, and then I'm gonna kind of smooth out those yellow. Those are pretty vibrant there. Beautiful. Okay, so that is that. Next, we are going to put some adhesive on the back of this guy. Again, I want to use a good amount of adhesive. We are going to put him kind of right about, I think I liked him up a little bit further so he's not completely centered, right? Oops, I don't know. Isn't that funny? Like your eye kind of does funny things sometimes. Okay, then we are going to put some Dimensionals behind this guy. We're going to pop him up right on our card. Okay, peeling off the backs of the Dimensionals, right? Love that stitching. I have to show you guys that again one more time because it's maybe a little bit faint in the video, but can you see, if I get it in just the right light, the stitching on the white, the Whisper White, and our soft suede piece? So we're going to pop those right on there, maybe right about like that. Then we are going to use, because I forgot, so this is my little trick. So these are Dimensionals, obviously. On the back here, if you kind of use it almost like a silicone craft sheet, I think it's very helpful because then you don't get a bunch of adhesive all over your work paper. Let's see, I think we are going to want to we're just going to kind of layer these things over top here. So we're going to do one there, we're going to do one there, and this beautiful fall image is coming together. Then the last step is to take a little bit of each of these ribbons. We have, this is the sheer ribbon Fresh Fig in Fresh Fig, and then this is our Grapefruit Grove. What are they calling it? I'm trying to remember now. Just the Grosgrain ribbon. Okay, so we're going to put these two together, and then you kind of act as if it's just one piece of ribbon instead of two. I think is the easiest way. So we are going to make a bow. So you just have to be a little bit more careful because you have to get both of those pieces of ribbon through there, and then we're just going to kind of pull on it a bit until we get our bow the way we like, right? We're going to trim those guys off. I am going to grab a mini glue dot that was eluding me, but I think I have found it, and pop one, maybe two. Let's see, I bet one will do it. These are pretty strong, right? We're going to put one mini glue dot behind there and then pop that on there. And there is our card. So a beautiful, wishing you all the best with that wonderful Nature's Poem Designer Series paper, and then the Blended Season stamp set and Stitched Seasons Framelits. So I hope you all enjoyed this card today. As always, I will have a blog post on this. I've got it obviously on the YouTube channel video here as well, but you can always check out my blog at gatheringinkspiration.com. Lots of good stuff going on over on my blog. Make sure on the right hand side toolbar there is a host code that you grab off of my blog, so that when you go to shop online for the products used to make this card, use that host code when you shop online, and then you get a free embellishment with every $50 online order. So thank you so much for watching. I hope everybody has a great day. I hope you were inspired, and I hope that you enjoyed this project. We'll see you soon. Bye, everybody.